Lord, you are the one who calls names in quiet rooms, who sees our hearts long before our hands are raised,
who weaves purpose out of places we thought were empty. You are the one who steps into our aching and turns absence into invitation,
who takes the hurts we carry and somehow makes them places of healing for others. You are the one who notices the nobodies, the ones no one else sees.
The steady, the faithful, the forgotten. The ones who slip into the room early, whose hands find work that is often unnoticed, whose tasks and toil are often thankless, and whose knees bend to pray in the corners of life where the light is thin.
You are the one who leans in to listen to every small yes, silent, scared, shaking, but yes, nevertheless.
Each messy yes, a blessing. Each second guessing yes. Each testing yes. Each, I don't have all the answers yet, but yes.
Reaching right up into the highest place and bringing a smile to your wonderful face. Yet you know, Lord, how often we shrink back, our yes held back by our history, smothered by our skepticism, weighed down by our weakness.
We fear we are not enough, not clever enough, not brave enough, not good enough, not steady enough to shoulder what you place into our hands. You know the quiet questions that sit in the corners of our hearts, like shadows in an upper room.
The fear of failure, the fear of being found out, the fear of standing out, the fear of stepping out. But you are the God who chooses the ones who feel too small to be called, who strengthens the ones who feel too shaky to speak out, who fills the ones who feel too faint to fight, who works in the ones who whisper, surely not me.
You are the God who takes our not enough and folds it into your more than enough, who takes trembling hands and steadies them with strength, who takes hesitant hearts and fills them with holy courage that does not come from us.
When you call a name, it is never by accident, but because of the delight of your design. When you choose a life, it is never because we are worthy, but because you are wonderfully kind.
Teach us to recognise your voice, not in the noise of certainty, but in the whisper of surrender. For calling rarely begins with clarity. It begins with loosening our grip, with opening our hands, with trusting the one who already knows our hearts. Teach us the joy of being found by you, the wonder of being welcomed by you, the trembling gratitude of realising that our small, simple stories can be caught up in your grand, growing one.
Lift from us the weight of calling and flood us with the wonder of it. Let obedience feel less like burden and more like belonging. Let service feel less like striving and more like stepping into the space you have already shaped for us.
And as we wait, as they once waited, breathe on us again. Let the same spirit who hovered in that upper room hover here.
Let the same peace that settled on their shoulders settle on ours.
Let the same courage that steadied their shaking hearts steady us. Call our names, Lord. Call them in the quiet. Call them in the waiting. Call them in the places where we feel unseen, and in the places where we feel unready, and in the places where hope is thin and your kingdom is near.
And when you call us outward into conversations we never considered, into courage we didn't know we carried, into costly kindness that stretches our comfort. Remind us that obedience is never small, that every simple step of faith sends quiet ripples further than we can see.
Remind us that your kingdom grows through small seeds and steady souls, through ordinary people taking ordinary steps, that you turn into extraordinary grace. That a whispered yes in an upper room can widen into a witness that reaches the world.
That a surrendered heart can shift the story of someone standing in the shadows.
That the smallest seed of obedience can become shelter for someone else's searching hope.
You are the God who takes our simple, silent, stumbling obedience and folds it into your great, growing mission to mend the world with love.
And when you call, give us the grace to answer. Here we are. Here we wait. Here we surrender. Come, Holy Spirit.